Alright, here we go. Today we're going to go over some Darnassus tricks to get exalted with the reputation. For me, the Tiger's my favorite mount, so here we go. Let's get it going. And before I begin, I got to make sure everything is plugged in right. We're all good. Make sure the stream is crisp and Gucci. So I ended up leveling. Well, I made a dwarf priest. One, because of course they're OP and that's the meta. I'm not really too worried about doing it much in classic, but just to have it for fun, but mostly for TBC. So a lot of boosters right now. We're in classic anniversary, so it's kind of rough, but you know, a good little thing that I've been wanting to do is just having the mount, the Tiger mount. It's my favorite mount in the whole game. Love it. I have it even in retail and was it Cata and every WoW version, right? Even on Horde, I try to get the saber mount from Winter Spring. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it through ZG, but anyhow, you get my point, right? I love the Tiger mount and I love the Undead mount. So, just want to do a little test with my little dwarfy here. Okay, as you can see, I already started. I'm level 9, so I'm definitely almost level 10. So I want to actually, but my reputation down below here is at 2300. Okay, 2385. So this is just from the very beginning starter quest. So if I open up my map, I already did all of Shadow Glen. Okay, pretty simple. I did the majority of the Starbreeze village, and then down below here in Lake Almith. So now we're gonna go in this part of the map, all this area here. Okay, and then we have a few quests in Darnassus I have to finish up before I go to Darkshore. And then once we go to Darkshore, we have all this area, which is freaking fantastic. And after Darkshore, we have Ashenvale, another good one. After Ashenvale, I'm probably gonna go early to Stone Talon Mines. There's a few quests you can do for some quick rep, and then once that's finished, you have one quest, which is hilarious actually. One quest in Wetlands. Okay, I don't know if it'll show me up here, but let me see if I can. No, I'm not up the level yet. But there's one quest where you have to kill the orcs, and it's I forget which one it is. I think they're both the same. That's one quest, and then from that, I believe you should be, I want to say, revered by then. And then I believe after that, I have to see, oh my god, or my notes and see where else there is. But that's kind of the majority of the playthrough. Okay, you'll be close to 40. And you also still have the claw turn-ins, which is great. You do the claw turn-ins for some good rep there. You can even do the repeated ones, which is nice. And that should give you enough for exalted by the time you get 40. That's my goal. Now that's just a little thing I want to do, just because, you know, there's a lot of boosties around, a lot of power levelers, and you know, I miss the classic feel of leveling, right? And I miss doing just the fun leveling, you know, the process of it. That's all. So it's kind of what I'm gonna be doing. Of course, with this method, you're not rushing, you know, to 60. You're not rushing to the next level. What you're rushing is the quest so you can get the reputation. That's what you're rushing. And then once you have that, you're pretty much golden. You know, so it's nice. And yeah, so pretty good. I also want to, well, I can see one thing here actually. Hopefully my, so that's gonna be my thing right now, is try to really just, you know, do all the quests for my reputation. what was I gonna do here? I can go down here and do all these. I'm gonna do that. This is where it gets hard. Now, I just want to make sure my vertical stream is good right now. It looks choppy, so I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on it for right now. Because I would like to, yeah, do that. So why priest? Well, I like healing. Healing's definitely one of my favorite things to do. In like PvP mostly, but even in like dungeons and stuff, because I'm in control of, you know, the pace of the dungeon. I kind of control who lives and whatnot. And so, my main is a Pally. Great. I actually never really played Priest in Classic. So it's just interesting to see it at that kind of, you know. Because I did Priest in TBC, and that was a lot of fun. I saw the true power of it, and it's just phenomenal. I loved it, and I love Paramedic. Paramedic is probably one of my favorite abilities. The way it sounds, so I don't know why it's so great. And after playing Priest for the majority of TBC, I kind of fell in love with the shield and purging. Like, it was just so much fun, and also mana burning and mind controlling. Oh my god, it was just fun. So a little fun thing that I did too. So last TBC, I think it was 2019 or 2020. I think it was 2020. I made Paladin the whole way through, and that was rough. Kind of regret doing that. I'm not gonna lie. That was the hardest thing ever, and yeah, it was not fun. I was holy, and that was just the worst thing ever. Never again. Never again. But let's see. Now I'm gonna. So my short video is kind of rough right now. It's kind of laggy, which I don't like. Gotta figure that out. So it looks good on my end, but not on my phone. And let me see what's wrong with it. So I'm gonna have to redo. I'm gonna have to redo it possibly. It shouldn't be good. I mean, it's on. Yeah. So we're. So I'm gonna have to pause the stream for a moment and redo it, which is all right. Yeah, frames are dropping. Unfortunately, I don't like that. So I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of my plan, though, as far as my this priest goes. Gonna try to get a tiger mount by 40. Gonna have some fun at 60. Maybe I'll do some raiding, depending if I can or if I want to. I mainly want a PvP, but the PvP gear is not really the best for healing. It's more for shadow, which is also fun. But I'm probably just gonna hit 60 on this priest and park it until TBC. And then I've been playing some Detail a lot too, and healing solo shuffles again. That's been fun. Fun is straining. Frustrating and fun at the same time. It's hard to say it, but it's yeah, it's been interesting time for sure. But anyhow, I'll be right back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in a few minutes. Peace.